Good evening, super excited. How are you doing? You're welcome to Financial Freedom with Maya Wolabi. Another amazing episode today, and I'm really pumped up about what we're going to be discussing today. We're going to be sharing with you our view in the cryptocurrency market. Last week was amazing. We had an amazing time discussing about the financial market last week. I got your questions. Some people even sent us a mail. Amazing feedback from you guys. All you need to do right now is to get your pen, get your note, because we're going to be going into the cryptocurrency market today. If I want you guys to tell me where you guys are joining from right now so that we can connect together today. Okay, click on the share button. Let's see what we have. Let's see what we have. Help somebody to help somebody outside there today. Happy weekend. It's another weekend. Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. Great. If you can hear me, just type in comment on the comment box that you can hear me. Put it on the comment box that you can hear me. The cryptocurrency market really outside there. Comment. I can hear you. I can hear you. Fantastic. Olushola from Lagos. Good to hear from you, Olushola. Hear from you, Olushola. Great, great, great. Click on the share button. Where are you joining from today? Where are you joining from today? Good evening, good morning. Amazing. Good morning. Amazing morning. Fantastic. If you can hear me typing, I can hear you. You want to share so that people can connect. Bouma from Lagos. Hey, Mr. Bouma, how are you doing? Amazing. Good evening, sir. Guys, you want to share the link? Thank you so much for sharing, Mr. Akin. Samuel said, I can hear you. Fantastic. Ifyo, good to have you here, brother. Good to have you here. I'm sharing here. I want other people to get value. So the best you can do also is to share. Is to share. Hey, Simeon, good to have you on, brother. Emmanuel said, fantastic job. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Great, great, great. We're going to start right now. We've got people right now on. Super excited. How are you doing? My name is Mayo Wakolabi. And one more time, I want to welcome you to Financial Freedom every Saturday and Mondays, where we connect, we share with you what the market is giving to us, especially on Saturdays. And other days, we talk about how to become wealthy, action plans that you need to work on. I strongly believe that it is not just about money, it's also first about the information. And I strongly believe that if you can hear the right information and you can take action, you can become wealthy. You see, the model of wealth creation is about you having access to the information and acting upon the information. And today's topic, we're going to be discussing about the next move of the on the about in the cryptocurrency space. A lot of us have been expecting this. Some are asking, are we in the bearish move? Are we are we still in the bullish move or the bearish move have started? Now I'm going to be answering all those questions today. And don't forget that everything we say on this uh, is not a financial advice, it's always for educational purpose. Our goal is to educate you, give you the right information that you can work with and take decision with and become liberated. And that is the goal of my Wolabi company. Our goal is to reach out to 1 billion people with a financial freedom, literacy, that you can do the right thing and you can always say to yourself, I'm good and I'm better. Okay, so today I'm going to be talking to us about quite a couple of stuff that a lot of people have been expecting outside there. We're discussing about the amazing cryptocurrency, which is one of the major vehicles that I talk about. You know, I have the concept about the Trinity vehicles that can make you wealthy. Number one is real estate, number two is the financial market, and number three is our business. So you must find a way to play in these three space, because that is the trinity of the wealth creation model, guys. That is how to get it done. Okay, so tonight, what are we expecting in the cryptocurrency space? A lot of information have been out there. We have the Russia as a country approving Bitcoin as a cryptocurrency, as a legal tender. You see, that is an advantage. Okay, but I do tell you that in as much that we have the fundamental analysis, we also have to understand the move on about the technical analysis. And if you can blend the fundamental and the technical analysis together, you can be able to take the right decision and not be afraid of FOMO, of running out of the market. And today we're going to be opening you up to something that would definitely help you. And guys, this is our view in my Wolabi company. We strongly believe that when you have a better understanding of the fundamental, you can take decision in the technical analysis. You can add it up with the technical analysis. You are able to predict the market and have a good win when it comes to the market. I'm sure you guys have a lot of questions to ask. Somebody says, this is my first time. Thank you so much. Super pumped up. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining, Damilare. Thank you for joining. Mr. Bowman said, awesome, amazing, awesomeness. Thank you so much. Hey, Mr. Nonso, how is Dubai? How is Dubai? Fantastic. Good evening. How is Dubai? Okay, so what are we looking at? So I'm going to go practical with you guys tonight. I'm going to be sharing with you what I'm expecting in the market. Number one thing that everybody needs to know is one of the things that you are not aware of. Some of us are aware of it, some of us are not aware of it, and that's what I'm going to be starting with today. Okay, so we call it the greed and the fear index. The greed and the fear index. The greed and the fear index. So fundamentally, when you look at the greed and the fear index, you will have an understanding of what is happening in the market currently. Okay, so let me share my screen right now. Today we're going to be having to blend all of these together. Okay, fantastic. Okay, so this is one of the websites. If you are playing in the cryptocurrency space, you do not want to joke with this website. You do not want to joke with this website. Now, about 3 weeks and a month ago, we were at the extreme fear region of the market. That means that um, this meter was reading around the red zone. And whenever it's reading around the red zone, that is when it is advisable to put in fresh fund. Everybody type in 77. If you guys can hear me, comment 77 if you can hear me. That is the time to put in the money into the to put in fresh fund into the cryptocurrency market. Now, because at that point, a lot of people are afraid, and that is the sentiment in the market. Now, with my almost 10 years playing in the financial market, we have the fundamental, we have the technical, and we have the sentiment. Now, when the sentiment directs a lot of time you are very, very right, because that is dealing with the volume in the market, and where and a lot of time volumes don't lie because numbers don't lie. Okay, so about a month, 6 weeks ago, the fear index, fear and greed index was showing us an extreme 10, below 10, and that is an extreme fear zone. It means that this is the time you can put in some money into the crypto market. Now, when it comes to the extreme green part, that means that there is greed in the market. And in the month of November, second week in November, this market was around that zone. And around that zone, it means that, guys, be careful, take some profit, take some money, go spend, just take some profit out of the market, because there is a 60 to 70% chances that the market will drop very soon. As a matter of fact, because of my choice of word, that is why I'm saying that I totally believe that when it is above 90, it is almost 99% that the market will soon drop. Either some people will take some profit, either there will be a news in the market, either it's going to be hitting a support and resistance, either it's going to be hitting a supply and demand. There must be something that will come into the market, either a government policy will come out. There will just be something that will come into the market that will make people that will make the market to readjust back to the reset zone. So right now we are at the 44 meter range, and that is an average time for people still coming. Okay, so 44 is still like 44%, which is still a bit fair compared to when it is around 10. So right now, people are still playing around. Should I leave my money? Should I put more money? That is where 44% is. So for me, I tell people that this is the right time to you should be in already. Okay. In our community, we've given out trades already. When Bitcoin got to 33, 35, 37, we've given out the calls that people should buy Bitcoin, and we're expecting it to push up, because around that time we were below 20%. Okay, we're below 20 on the meter. Now, apart from below 20 on the meter, we also have technical analysis pointing that we should buy. So right now, you can still buy while we are on our way to 90, while you're on our way to 100. Now, once you are approaching 80, you're approaching 90, I totally recommend that you should take some profit in the market. Now, when I started my journey in cryptocurrency space, one of the things that I never knew, or I wasn't master at, was taking profit. Come on, guys. Type in taking profit right now. Let me be sure you guys can hear me. Type in taking profit. Type in taking profit. Type in taking profit. See, a lot of the first year in my cryptocurrency space, the second year, guys, I did not take profit because I solely believed that it was long term. Was I wrong? No, I wasn't wrong, but my approach would have been better. Now, my approach would have been better because I had projects that delivered 600%, 1,000%, 1,500%. I even had a project that delivered 10,000%. But guys, because of my methodology, okay, I strongly believe that I was going to hold it for the next 10 years, the next 5 years, which is not bad. Now, in the words of my mentor, Warren Buffett, he says, if you cannot hold it for 10 years, don't hold it for 10 minutes. And I keep telling people this because this is how it is structured. So when you go into it, no matter the class, no matter how much no matter the type of investor you are, either you are a day trader, you're a swing trader, or a long-term trader. When it comes to the cryptocurrency space, you must understand the classification and have a plan. And your plan should be, is this a long-term asset or is this a short-term asset? If it is a long-term asset, you need to keep having it. You need to keep having it. Your portfolio should give you a good percentage of the long-term asset. You see, some of us on this call, some of us on this training, we have a lot of our exposures in the meme coins and other projects, other altcoins. But I'm here to help you today that you need to have a lot of your asset in the long-term assets, the long-term asset that have a good utility cases, and they can really have issues. Now, 5 years ago, if you googled the first 10 assets in the cryptocurrency space, not up to 1, 2, 3, 4, not up to 4 of them are still there right now. What happened? They are not there. Like, I would say they crashed, but they are still in the market, but they are not there again. They've lost their positions. Some of them, they lost their capital inflow. They lost their volume. Some of them, they had management issues. Some of them, they had, all of that. But guys, the truth of the matter is that Bitcoin and Ethereum has never left the first two for almost 10 years right now. For almost 10 years. So I am big in it that you must have 30 to 50% of your portfolio in the two. Either you have Bitcoin, more of Bitcoin, or you have more of Ethereum. Then you have your the next 30% in projects that you strongly believe you're going to be holding for the next 5 years. Then maybe the last 20% or 10% can now be classified as pre-launch, pre-sales, and all of that. But guys, you need to understand that the cryptocurrency space has come to stay. And because it has come to stay, there are some nitty-gritties, there are some indices that is needed for you to run on. There are some index that is needed for you to put in. I remember when the first one of the trainings I had in 2017, I remember it was that training. I took that training at it was a company, a staff training. One of my mentors told me to come train in staff. 2018, I can't remember, 17 or 18, and I told them that day that every one of them should start saving their money, putting their money in Ethereum, putting their money in Bitcoin. And some of them were like, okay, Mr. Mayowa, I will do it. Some of them, oh, Mr. Mayowa, and we're like, oh, geez. Now, this is 4 years after. This is 3 years after. A lot of the profit that has been made in the market, for those who took action, they are successful right now. So I would really, really, really advise us that you need to balance your portfolio. Your portfolio should be structured in such a way that you have the long-term asset, you have your project gems asset that could take you for like 5-10 years, and you have your tradable asset. So that should be your plan. So get back to what we are today. Having established the fear and the greed zone. So what did I tell you to do at the fear zone, guys? What do you do at the fear zone? What do you do at the greed zone? Greed zone, what do you do there? What do you do there? Tell me. What do you do at the fear zone? At the fear zone, what do you do, guys? You're pumping more money. Good. Good. At the greed zone, what do? You take some profit. Always take profit. Always take profit. One of the naughty experience that I had is me seeing my capital grow from, let's say, $100 to 11,000 to 15,000 to 20,000, and I didn't take profit. That could be challenging. That could be challenging. That could be challenging. Okay, so you need to create a balance. Oh, I started my portfolio $1,000 in the fear zone. That's when I pumped in the money, and in the green zone, I was able to take out some 20% or 50% or 30%. Just take some profit out of it. Then you keep taking part of your profit, because a lot of the projects will not deliver what you're expecting in 6 months. They will not deliver what you're expecting in 1 year. Okay, they will not deliver some of them will even deliver what you're expecting in 3 years. Okay, if you're expecting them to deliver 100,000%, 250,000%, 1,000,000%, like Binance have done, like some amazing project I've done, like Shiba Inu has done, you need to hold on onto this project for a while. So the conclusion of that is that always approach your cryptocurrency with a long-term view. Okay, so having established that, the next thing I want to share with you today is the Bitcoin analysis that I have. Are you ready for that? Fantastic. So let me share my screen right now. Good. So, um, this is what we have on the chart right now. Now, remember, I told you that everything I'm sharing with you here is my opinion, okay? And it's not for you to really like go and take action with it. You need to do your own research. This is just the view of my company, okay? I can be wrong and I can be right, okay? Cool. So, here's my take. Here's my take. Some of you might not like the view, but you must accept it because there are certain things when it comes to the market that you must understand. Take the journey this way. Take the journey this way. We all expect Bitcoin that started at $1, let's say for example, we're expecting Bitcoin to go to $1 million. This is which I strongly believe it will get there. $1 million. I strongly believe it's going to get there. Now, here is the scenario, and this is how it will be. It's not our fault, but that is the way the market is structured. Now, take it this way. The market moved from $1. The market went to where? $1,000. From $1,000, it came to $200. From $200, it went to $2,000, $20,000. From $20,000, it came to $4,000 last year. From $4,000, last 2 years, sorry, it went to $69,000. From $69,000, here we are. It has dropped to 40. It dropped to 33,000. Now, here is this. Here is it. Now, before Bitcoin can move to 100,000 that we are expecting Bitcoin to go to, before Bitcoin can go to 250,000 that we are expecting it to go to, what I have noticed is that there must be a huge crash. Everybody type in huge crash. See, guys, the deeper it drops, the better it goes up. The deeper it now, guys, don't forget, is my view. Is my view. Type in deep crash. Now, when I mean deep crash, we're expecting it between 7,000 to 11,000, because Bitcoin need to go to 250,000. Bitcoin need to go to 300,000. But the deeper it goes, the deeper the retracement, the better for us. We don't like it as human. We don't like it because we always want to be bullish. We don't like it because we don't want that feeling. You know, I remember when a friend was showing me that he bought Bitcoin at 19,000. You know, his friend was telling him about it. Oh, buy Bitcoin 11,000, buy Bitcoin 15,000. But he eventually bought Bitcoin at 20,000, 19,000. And the 19,000, at 19,000, it got to 20,000. And from 20,000, Bitcoin crashed to 4,000, 3,800. And when it got to 3,800, because he had the understanding of the market, when Bitcoin got back to 3,800, he started buying more. As a matter of fact, from 5,000, he started buying more. Now, when the market went as far as 69,000, it made a lot of sense for him as an investor. But you see, because people don't have the access to the right information, people do not understand the market cycle, they feel that because somebody just made 10,000% or 5,000% or 1,000%, even 100% from the cryptocurrency market, they feel that that is just the way it will keep going. Guys, there must be a retracement. Now, the retracement, I am expecting it, and I'm giving you this first-hand information because you're a member, you're among those that attend this training every Saturday. Is that you must expect that crash. Now, Mr. Maiwa, is that crash right now? Is it what we're talking about? Yes, we can expect this anytime soon. And I tell you one more time on this program that is going to drop as far as 11,000, between 11 and 13,000. Or even deeper to 7. And at that point, you want to load up because we're going to be on our way to 250,000, above 100,000. I've said that over and over again. It's going as much as $250,000. But we need that crash. We need that crash that will make the institution come in again. Now, listen to this again. Now, whenever a revolution starts, the first 15 years is for the early adopters. The next 35 years are the institutions coming in. So if you go check the study of US 30, the first 15 years of US 30, a lot of people stayed in. A lot of people did not believe in the company. That's the top 30 companies in US. A lot of people didn't believe in the model. So when the investment opportunity came in, people did not invest in. But the likes of Warren Buffett invested. Now, 15 years after, it became common and the institution started showing interest. Now, if you go check US 30 from 1984, around 1984 to 1990, that is when the institution pumped in volume. Come on, guys. If you're getting some value right now, click on the share button. Let's do this together. Click on the share. If you're gaining some amazing value, click on the share button and type in I've done that right now. Now, because this is free and you might not get this every time, you want to help somebody else to have this understanding, because when the next crash comes, somebody will want to like, geez, I feel like dying. Oh, I just put in my rent. Oh, it's my children's school fees. Come on, right now, don't put in your children's school fees in cryptocurrency. In as much that you can pay us more, you want to be smart. You want to be very, very smart. You want to be very, very smart. So the first 15 years, 10 years, 15 years is always for the early adopters. Now, when the movement comes in into 15 to 35, the next 35 years after the first 15 years, the institutions pump in money and they do not want the position to come down. So they hold on to the position. So if you see the chart for US 30 for the past 30 years, US 30 have not had a major crash. Immediately the institutions went in. Why? Because when the institutions went in, it changed the whole thing. When the institutions went in, come on, guys, it made a lot of sense. And that is what makes you better as an investor. So let's check out what we have on the Bitcoin chart one more time and place our reality here. So right now we are around 30, 33. Now, because around 69, there's what is called liquidity grab, okay, that has happened on the chart. Now, when this liquidity grab happens, it does not allow a full up move again. So as you see the chart right now, we expected this to go to 69,000, and look at what it did. If you look at the left side of the chart, if you look at this left side of the chart, this is what a lot of all technical or smart trader will call liquidity grab. Some of us will call it stop loss hunt. Some of us will call it anything we want to call it. Now, some retail traders will call it double top of setup, and there won't be a major crash. There will be. Now, 70% chance is that this will hit this zone, which is around 57%, 57,000. And around 57,000, we're going to be expecting the market to drop. Now, when it drops from 57,000, that is what we are expecting. However, Mr. Mayowa, what if it breaks above 69,000? Yes, we're going to ride it up again. But guys, we now need to take profit. When you see 20% and you need cash, you take profit. You check your fear and greed meter. When you see that move, you take some profit. You want to keep your body and soul together while you are saving up for the next major move. Now, the institutions are not in this move. The institutions are not between 4,000 to what? Between 4,000, the institutions started coming in around 40, 35. That's when the institutions started coming in. The likes of the likes of MicroStrategy. All of these guys that are forming the outline that we are looking out for in the institution investment model, they are just coming in, and they are not in the 11,000 move. They're not in the 25,000 move. They are not in all of this major move. So they need this price to come as low as where they can come in and hold the price forever. They want to come in and hold the price forever. And with that, they will be extremely happy and they will be having a huge return on investment. So for me, I will tell you guys that we'll be expecting a pullback around, we have to be careful, around 57, 55, 57. We're going to be very careful. We want to take some profit. When it moves into 63, we want to take some profit. But guys, if it breaks above it, we are good. And if it starts turning back down, we're going to be ready for that momentum, for that crash that we're talking about. And that crash will allow you and I Come on, guys. We allow you and her to really, really partake in what we're talking about. Are you guys excited about this? Are you excited? Are you prepared? So, Mr. Mayawa, what will happen to the altcoin? The altcoin also will deliver, because all you need to do is to understand that they move together with the volume in the market. We have the Bitcoin dominance, we have the altcoin chart. All of them have one or two indicators that proves that we are still bullish for now. So, but guys, like I tell you, you need to be very careful, because we have the other block zone, which is the demand zone here, and we're expecting the market to pull up back into this drop-based rally that had a break of structure here. So here is what we're going to be looking at: shorting Bitcoin for another huge move. Now, if there's confirmation there, we'll pull it. If there's no confirmation, but guys, that is my view. Are you excited about that? Put it. Come on, guys, show some love if you're excited. Before I go into the next part, do you guys have question on this? I'm sure you guys will have question on this. Let me take one or two questions. Fantastic. Somebody said, I'm super excited. You have to be excited. You have to be excited. You have to be excited, because the institutions are coming in right now. The countries are beginning to, say yes to the opportunity that we've been praying for a very long time, and they'll begin to bring in the money. KPMG, one of the audit firm, one of the best audit firm in the world, is they're adding into their ledger Ethereum and Bitcoin. So imagine if the the brand, or the audit company that is auditing the major banks in the world, are adding Bitcoin and Ethereum to their ledger and other altcoins to their ledger. Other banks will have to port, and I'm waiting for that. So as an investor, that is where you need to hold on. You need to begin to save up some liquidity that will allow you to be able to partake in what we're talking about. So when you get your liquidity ready, you can inject fresh funds. Don't forget that you need to save up and get ready for the crash. Take profit. Even if you're in those investments right now, you have some assets right now, begin to take some profit once the fear and the greed indices begin to indicate that move. Take some profit. It doesn't mean, now see, the sincere truth is that you might not get the price of Bitcoin at $9 again. You might not get it at $10 again, but there is no way it can get to 250,000 without pulling back to at least 11, between 15,000, between 7,000 and 15,000. So you want to get in at that zone and hold it for almost forever, like almost forever. Are you guys fantastic? You guys fantastic. Come on, guys, show some love. Show some love if you're excited. So I'm going to talk to you about just two assets that I'm looking at for you to, like, we have about 11 assets that you guys can plug in. And so Mr. Maiwa, tell us this 11. Obviously, we have a paid group. We might not be able to give you all of that free here, but I'm going to be talking about two of them that personally I'm looking in, apart from what I've given to the people in the community. Fantastic. So let's go to the altcoin, and we'll take some questions, and we can call it a day. So the first on my list is Near. Okay, Near Protocol. Near Protocol is a good project. Okay, Near Protocol is a good project that I've been eyeing, and it's been on the up move for a while. And I've been it's been it's been on the up move for a while, and I'm expecting, and also currently is around the 3 months order block, monthly order block, which means that it's a good place to put in our money for a long term buy. So as of yesterday, we had the pullback to this zone, This is what I had predicted was going to happen. Okay. We had, for those who are in the ITC community, you know what I'm talking about when we have this move. So we have the we have the confirmation here that approves this zone. Okay. So immediately the market came, went, pushed up above this other this lower high. We had a pullback into this zone, and that make a lot of sense. So tonight, in the next 4 hours, if this rejection remains, then if this rejection remains, if the price closes out this way, we're going to be holding, adding some new fund into near. We're going to be taking near to about $19. So with 30% growth, we should be good. Okay. So we have this. This is 25%, not bad. 75%, which not bad, but we need to see the rejection. We need to see the rejection. Okay. We need to see rejection. So near protocol, Mr. Maiwa, what's near protocol? A lot of time you might have to visit the website if it meets your condition, if it meets your investment checklist. Okay. If you meet your investment checklist, Mr. Maiwa, Shibi, you are the one that say it. Do your own research, guys. Don't just say it's Mr. Maiwa. I can be wrong and I can be right. That is why it is investment. So I can be wrong, I can be right. Okay. So I strongly believe in near protocol. Okay. Their goal is to empower millions to invent and explore new experiences, business, creativity, and community. So their goal is to develop solutions for projects that are all upcoming. They have their own ecosystem. Okay, so other projects run on them. So they have foundations for creation. They have solutions for scaling. So any project you're doing, tech projects, they are available to back up projects like that. Okay, so their goal is to make to help startup companies, technology companies, and other platform, other growing platform or IT platform to get their funds and get it done. So it's amazing what near protocol asks for us. So I strongly believe that it's a good project. It makes my own checklist. You have to know your own checklist, guys. You have to know your own checklist. So I haven't seen this. We have the flip zone here. Oh, Mr. Mayo, what is flip zone? Flip zone is where you have resistance, break, support, break, resistance. You see that the market got into that zone and rejected. Okay. Okay. For those who are in the trading community, they know that already. So we have this at the rejection zone. So this near, if we have the close of near like this in the next 4 hours, 52 minutes, then we're going to be looking at taking near for another 30%, 70, 30%, 50%, 70%. That will be the take profit respectively. Okay. If you are excited about that, type in near protocol. Let me be sure you got that. Type in near protocol, near protocol, near protocol, near protocol. Let me see that, guy. Somebody say I'm gaining so much value. I'm just trying my best, guys. I'm just trying my best. I'm just trying my best. So, Mr. Maiwa, what is really making you need to understand the checklist, okay? And if you don't have if you want to have access to what I use as checklist, you want to visit our store. We have the cryptocurrency checklist. You want to understand, okay? You want to understand. We have it as 21 cryptocurrency checklist, and it's really really cheap. It used to be 10,000, but I've made it 5,000 lately, and you can get that on the store. That will help you because you need to understand what is making us take such. Quacker Julius. Yeah, that's it. So near protocol, I feel near protocol should give us what we're looking out for. Okay. So you can get the book. It's called 21 Cryptocurrency Checklist. This is what we use in the company. We mentioned some of the things that if you have it, if you know it, not even if you have the book and you read it, you have the checklist. It could be theoretical, but you know that these are the things to look out for before picking a project. Okay, the use case, the team, the partners, and all of that is listed here. Okay, very very important. If you don't have it and you're totally new, you want to have this, guys. 5,000 you hit, your the food you eat is even more than that. Okay, so if you're interested, go there, buy the book. Totally recommend it. Okay, so the second project I'm looking at this week is I was actually expecting skill to give us that, but it didn't give it to us. It didn't give it to us. So uh, I'm really expecting Litecoin, but Litecoin is expensive for some people. Litecoin is expensive for some people. Like Mr. Mayowa, Litecoin, how? I don't get. Okay, so let's go this other one, OMG. So OMG, I'm expecting OMG is currently at $4.80. If I can have a close around $4, anything above $4 by 4 hours, 49 minutes, I'm going to be putting some money into OMG. I'm going to be holding OMG for like for a 130%. So that's about 30, 50, like 100. Yeah, 130%. That's enough today. That one is enough. Like. So OMG is good. Okay. So what's OMG all about? Let's check them. Let's check them. Let's check them. Put your money where your mind where you understand. Okay. Sorry, did I open my market cap? Eh, okay. Okay. The solution is built for Ethereum blockchain, designed to allow users transfer Ethereum and ERC tokens significantly faster. So what's the goal for transaction? So it's a transactional token. So it is a transactional token. It allows you to have a very fast, okay? It's a transactional token. So that means that it has a use case. It has a good use case. The transactional token will always be useful. Somebody wants to send 10,000 to another platform, another user, sorry, or another investor, because Ethereum is expensive. He wants to go through OMG network to be able to get that done. So I feel that it is good. Okay. Uh, I feel it's good. It's been on since, wow, it's a strong contender with for Stellar, high speed, smart contract. So it's a smart chain, it's a smart contract project. So that's all. That's those are cool options that are there for you guys. Cool options. Okay. Okay. So between now and April, between now and April, May, between now and May, you should be able to have this up. Okay. And We're back. Okay, you guys got the second project? You did the second project? Second project? Cool. Okay, so hope because I don't have much. Okay, so the second project that we're looking at is go back, I think. So it's OMG. It's OMG. So we're expecting OMG to push out. Okay. So we'll be holding OMG for 30% growth, 50% growth, possibly 100% growth. Okay. So if you can see a close above $4, that will be a good buy for us. And we're going to be having 80%, 30%, 80%, 30%, 50%, and 80% growth. That's what we're going to be looking at for OMG. OMG. So I feel these two projects will do well, that we all can partake in, and we're good to go. Okay. Second project is OMG. USDT. Okay. So if you can have a close about $4.8, that would be a good one for us. Anything above $4, sorry, that'll be a good one for us to have and hold for a very, very long time. But for the next 3 months, not long time. 3 months or 6 months, you should give us what we're looking. Okay. Said it. That's let me see if I can add one more. We have 11, guys. We have 11 in the paid group. So I can't give you all the 11. Okay, but if you're interested in the 11, you want to join it, please reach out to us. We will definitely add you to the group, and you can have access to the 11 asset that we are looking at for this first quarter. I'm really excited about it. I remember last year when we called Axie Infinity, and Axie Infinity gave us 11,000%. See, it's amazing what can happen, okay, with this 11 assets that we are looking at right here. So let's rock and roll with that too. Make some good profit with it. I think we're good. Yes, this other one is staring at me. Okay, I think we're good with that too. Okay. Come on, guys, show some love, show some love, show some love, show some love. If you're excited, show some love. show some love. If you're there, oh, Mr. Mayowa, I want to join your community. All you need to do, we are having a Valentine discount offer. Hence on the Valentine's Day on the Monday. So you can come on. You can come on. You can come on. I'm going to drop the link if you are interested. You're going to be enjoying 30% discount. Like, you guys got that? 30% off discount to join our community. You want to join the trading community, you want to join the crypto community, you're going to be having 30% discount. Okay? All you need to do is to reach out, to us. You are superb, sir. I'm just trying my best. Thank you so much. Ayokunle Zakia said, just coming in now. Please watch the replay. We shared how best you can approach the crypto market. We said a lot, Ayokunle. So you want to be able to do just that. It's better to reward because we've said a lot, and I might not be able to say everything again because of our time. Okay, but Mr. Maya, I'm interested in learning how to trade forex. Mr. Maya, I'm interested in learning how to trade cryptocurrency. I'm interested in joining your community where I don't have time to learn to trade, but I will just follow your advice. Okay, then you will have access to it, and you will definitely make a whole lot of money if you can sell when you're meant to sell, buy when you are meant to buy, and we're good to go. Guys, don't sleep on this at all. Like, you really get 30% discount. You really get 30% discount, guys. You really, really get 30% discount. Let's take questions. How can I join? Just send us a message on this WhatsApp line. Then many of our team will definitely get back to you. 94999. Whoosh. Okay. So you can chat up with the admin. Okay. You go CJ, chat up with the admin, or you send us a mail at contact@myawowolabi.com. Okay. Let's take questions, guys. What are your questions? Let's take questions. Let's take questions. Let's take questions. I'm sure you guys gained some amazing value tonight. Fantastic. If you have a question, you can shoot us a mail. Contact@myawowolabi.com. Um, yeah. Any question, guys? I'm excited. I'm pumped up. And in the absence of no question, that's one of the things I try to touch every part of. I try to touch every part of my. I try to touch every part. My brain. Good. No question. Fine. So that's it. They want to contact us. Contact us. You want to learn cryptocurrency, you want to learn forex trading, you want to join the stock trading community, my this part of the world, what I do. Let's talk together. Okay, maybe next week I put stocks. Bro, Nigeria wants to let in Nigeria, you should be on next week. Okay, so currently fine. You want to that we'll talk about stocks and we'll talk about assets that you can buy and hold. Okay, to buy assets you can buy and hold. So I feel this it's a lot. 30% is a lot. So reach out to the number. Admin would definitely help you to be able to do the things you want to do. Okay. So guys, thank you so much for being here again. Thank you so much. Make sure you put to work what you have learned, have a stable mind, and don't just keep wavering at your investment. Just put to work what you learn and take action. Okay? Do have an amazing evening. My name remains Maya Wolabi. If you have any questions, send us a message on the WhatsApp number. You email us at contact@mayawolabi.com. Have a pleasant evening, guys. Peace out, guys. Bye.